Okay, so I'm 60 years old. 60 years old. 60 years ago, we didn't even have internet. We had TV and it was black and white. We hadn't even gone to the moon yet. It's a long time. Well, not long in the sense of humanity, but in a lifetime, it's considered pretty long. But seriously, I don't feel any older than I did when I was 50 or 40 or 30 or 20. Actually, in my 20s, I was unhealthier than I am now. I'm in better health now than I have been in my entire life. And it took a lot of learning to figure out how to get here. But whatever it is that I learned, I share with you guys on this channel. I know a lot of you have trouble following those things because it requires stopping your addictions and the things that you really enjoy doing so much. But those are the things that are aging you. You have a choice, obviously, do whatever you want. But I find that when I have the strength to resist the things that do age you, that there are other benefits that do outweigh the short-term instant gratification of those things that only last especially food. I mean, food lasts, what? It lasts 5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, maybe even 20 seconds on your tongue. And you feel that taste and the texture and all that. And then you swallow it and it's gone. Then it's over. The experience is over and you need another bite. And that lasts maybe, half a minute. And then you need another bite. And then after a while, you feel like, ugh, I shouldn't eat that, right? And then the next day, you feel the real effects of your choices. And it's all for 20 minutes of experience. I find that resisting those temptations and having an entire day of feeling amazing and having energy and being young and having your mind work great, your body isn't falling apart. It's amazing how at 60, people's bodies are falling apart. And for me, I'm in better shape than I've ever been. It's amazing. This is how I wish I felt when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I was so sick. It was bad. Now, there are those people out there who say, he just looks like that because it's got money and therefore it's plastic surgery. He just looks like that because it's plastic surgery. Really? Plastic surgery? You don't get this with plastic surgery. This is hard work. This is determination. This is persistence. It's saying no to addictive things and just doing what nature intended. This is a long-term investment. It doesn't matter if you're 50, 60, 70, you get the same results. If your machine is working right, if it's clean, you give it the right fuel, this is what happens. There is nothing on me that is cut or sewn or injected or Botox. If I had Botox, would I be able to do this? I don't think so. Anyway, I made a video about that. If you really believe that there's plastic surgery involved, then you need to watch this video I made down below. I'll put the link down below. Sorry guys, it's lifestyle and diet. That is what it comes down to. And some of you might say, oh, it's genetic. It's not genetic. I looked horrible 15, 20 years ago, a lot worse than I am now, and I learned a lot of things. And it's not just diet, it's also how much stress is in your life. And are you sleeping? Are you eating late? Are you exercising? Are you getting enough sun? Are you drinking enough water? And then there's other things too, like my whole life I've never drank alcohol or coffee, never touched a cigarette, never smoked anything. I stay away from bread now. I don't do anything that has wheat in it if possible. All these things that people do that are addictive. I don't do energy drinks. I don't do, you name it. All this stuff, the trendy things that people do to get a buzz from something. My buzz is life. My buzz is looking at Kara. My buzz is going on trips and having a great time with the life that I have and enjoying and appreciating the beauty of what's out there and beautiful music and traveling and, I made a video about how can I afford the lifestyle that I have? Well, if you add up all the times in your life that you have drank alcohol or smoked a cigarette or done addictive things, and you add that up for 50 years, that's how you can afford, after a while, to go on vacation. That's how you can afford to get some fancy things in your life, because I didn't spend all my life money on these quick little instant gratification things. I'll put a link to that video down below. There is definitely a payoff to having the ability to resist temptation in life. There are long-term payoffs and there are short-term instant gratifications, which usually lead to something that you regret. You know, a lot of the influencers out there on the internet that are telling you, do this or don't do that, that's really bad for you, and blah, blah, blah. Most of them are half my age. Wait till they're 60. Wait till they're, doing these things that they're said to do and not do, and let's see what they add up like after 60 years. It speaks for itself. You can say whatever you want on the internet. Young people get a lot of followers, and then people believe them and they follow them. And, I was like that when I was younger. I thought I knew everything. I didn't. I still don't know everything, but I have a lot more experience than people that are half my age. So I'm sharing that with you on this channel. And a lot of it is about experience and just personal, real experience, not theory, this must be true because I heard it on the internet. So-and-so has a doctor's name in front of him and he's on the internet. And look at them. They look like they're twice my age. Some of them are losing their hair. Some of them have to wear glasses. Some of them, I'd like to see, let's do a sprint race, all right? Let's go out there on the track and let's see who can outrace and outrun each other. Before the other ones don't even die of a heart attack halfway through. I don't go by theory really that much. I go by personal experience. And a lot of times it goes contradictory to what other people are saying. And so what you hear on the internet is not necessarily always the truth. I know a lot of people like to believe, well, I'm different. It's each person is different. Yeah, to some degree, but really biology is biology. And I don't know a lot of people who that alcohol and sugar and pizza and donuts is good for. Really, come on. Who are you trying to kid? But I think really the most important thing to realize here, and I'm realizing it every day, is how fast life goes. I blink. I'm a kid, and I blink, and I'm 60 years old. Now, I know a lot of you are going to leave comments saying, well, I'm 65, and I'm 70, and I feel great. Look at me. Here's a picture of me, and all this. Great. There are some of you out there that are doing great. But most people in this age start having health problems. They might not tell you about it. They might not share it. They might claim to be all wonderful, but when the cameras are off and they're not typing how wonderful their life is, they're like, the back pain. Like I said, whoever it is that says they're doing great, let's go out to the track and race. Let's go and do some physical stuff. Let's go to the gym and see how much weight you can push. And I know you're going to say it's not about big muscles and things, but seriously, especially women, the older ones, weight-bearing exercises is what keeps your muscles strong, but your muscles also work out your bones. Your bones will be brittle and break if you don't have weight-bearing exercises. That's what helps keep your bones strong. It's not milk. And actually, the countries with the most bone fractures are the countries with the highest milk consumption, so that's another myth. Physical exercise, physical strain on your muscles and bones is what keeps your bones strong. Use it or lose it. If you just sit there all day, you don't work out, you don't put physical exertion on your body, it is going to just go away out from under you and you'll have nothing to support you. So it's really, really important. If you have back pain, if you have breathing problems, if you have you just basically feel like you're fading away slowly over the years, you need to start changing things, start exercising, change your diet. Don't eat late, go to bed early, get some sun, all the stuff that I've been saying. It's basic, it's not that complicated, but I think the one thing that kills people more than anything is stress and comfort. They want to get more comfortable, so they just sit around, they watch TV, they go from the comfort of sitting in a car to the comfort of sitting in a restaurant to the comfort of sitting in a chair at home to the comfort of lying in bed to the comfort of the couch, but they don't walk much, they don't run, they don't lift weights, they don't do the physical work that keeps them young and strong. Anyway, if anything that I can give you is hopefully inspiration and living proof that age is actually just a number. We all, everybody says that, but for me it is. It doesn't, I feel better now than I did 20 years ago. Yeah, I know some people are going to say, yeah, but you're going to die anyway. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it does matter, because do you want to have the last 30, 40 years of your life to be where you're getting more in pain and unhealthy and you're just, I wish I was young again? Or do you just want to be vibrant and healthy right to the last day? Yes, you're all going to die, but how is that last 30, 40 years of your life going to be like? Do you not want to be like you're in your 30s all the way to the end? I say, yeah, I think that would be great, without any health complaints. That's what it's about. It's not how long you live. It's the quality of the life that you have while you're alive. And that life does go really, really fast. I mean, heck, 60 years old for me is like, it went like that. Before you know it, it's over. So you better enjoy your life. Make the most of it. All the more reason to be fully alive and be able to touch and smell and taste and feel that life. And I don't mean the sugar and the bad stuff. I'm going to slide in sideways having my beer and pizza. I know that you're going to be so in pain doing that. But and the other thing is, when you're fully clean and healthy, you smell and taste and feel and sense the world around you so much clearer. You're not in depression. You're not cynical. You're not sarcastic. You're not. You're actually like you're seeing the wonders of life more, rather than seeing the bad things and focusing on that. I notice the older people get, the more crabbier and crankier they calcify. They're actually getting harder and harder, and they just become sarcastic and cranky. That's not life. That's not life. All right, well, that's it for today. Stay young, stay healthy, listen to what Markus says. Do what's right. You'll get the payoff, and it'll be worth it. Those are investments in life that will pay off. Trust me. Trust me from a guy who knows. All right, well, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your life, because that's what it's about. Okay, see you next week. Bye-bye.